The inside track on the line of questioning on Rhea Chakraborty today. The first round of questioning, we are telling you right now, involved her own medical history, the names of the doctors she had consulted in the past, and questions about other medicines she might be taking. This was the first line of questioning. Remember, we'll also get you the latest on what exactly is going to be asked of her in the second hour of questioning. We are, of course, getting you an up-to-date, detailed account of what's happening in Mumbai right now, an hour-to-hour, blow-by-blow account with my colleagues who are on the ground. Kajal Iyer joining us, along with Tamal Saha and Mohit Sharma. Kajal, let me start with you. The second hour of questioning by the NCB of Rhea Chakraborty has already started. She was already been asked about doctors she might have consulted, any medicines or prescription drugs she might have been taking. What is the second hour going to comprise? What is the line of questioning we are picking up?
There are several questions that the NCB is expected to ask of Rhea Chakraborty, and mostly these will also center around the fact that her brother has said that drugs were procured on her instructions, and as Times Now had said, her credit card had been used. So all of these things will be asked. She will be confronted with the details given by the other accused in this particular case, and she will be specifically quizzed on whether she consumed any drugs, who were the drugs for, what exactly was the nature of payment for these drugs. All of these details will have to be gleaned from her so that they can try and find out a case, make out a case against her, which includes various sections of the NDPS Act.
All right, stay on, Kajal. Tamal Saha also with us. Tamal, the fact that her lawyer says it's a witch hunt, also claims she is ready for an arrest. Are we expecting at some point towards the evening the NCB to actually pull the trigger, in the sense that will they go ahead with her arrest? Because speculation, as I said earlier, is growing.
Well, Arthur, that as a question is there in everyone's mind as whether Rhea Chakraborty will be arrested or not, because we know Showik Chakraborty has been arrested by NCB on grounds that they find extremely significant and supported with evidences quite incriminating. We also know there had been WhatsApp conversation between Rhea Chakraborty and Showik Chakraborty indicative of her role in the entire nexus. Using the word nexus because it seems like NCB is of the opinion there has been a syndicate operating, a syndicate that also comprised of Showik Chakraborty, Samuel Miranda, Dipesh Sawant, and now we see Rhea Chakraborty is also being questioned by NCB. Important to notice that Dipesh Sawant, who has been arrested, Showik Chakraborty, who has been arrested, Samuel Miranda, who too has been arrested, they all had access to Sushant Singh Rajput's house. Now, Samuel Miranda is saying that he used to procure drugs for Sushant Singh Rajput. However, Sushant Singh Rajput is not there to defend himself, but the family of Sushant Singh Rajput had been maintaining all along that he was drugged by Rhea Chakraborty and there had been an absolute conspiracy in play. Arthur, it's also important to understand that NCB is of the opinion there has been a criminal conspiracy. They've used the word syndicate. They're also saying that it's abetment to an offence. For the very fact that Showik Chakraborty had used Rhea Chakraborty's credit card for procurement of drugs also indicates that Rhea Chakraborty had some knowledge about the actions and activities Showik Chakraborty had indulged in. And Arthur, before I toss it back to you, I just want to tell you, as in the morning when Rhea Chakraborty was brought in, she had a very difficult time getting inside the NCB office, even though Mumbai police was very much aware of she coming, even though Mumbai police was approached by NCB to give her proper security, there was very little done on the ground. And the visuals that many would find quite shocking in nature raise two very significant questions. Did Mumbai police fail to ensure security to Rhea Chakraborty, or was it deliberately done to help Rhea Chakraborty gain public sympathy?
Right,
because
that's
now,
a very interesting take on what happened earlier in the day today. Tamal, please stay on with us.